Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I am truly honored to be speaking in front of you tonight. Safety professionals in this room, safety manager, safety engineer, safety officers, we have environmental engineers as well. And this room is full of people with responsibilities to take the workplace where we were assigned to make it more safer each day. Tonight I will be talking to you something that is undervalued, something that is misconstrued, something that is sometimes undermined or sometimes may be taken for granted. This is the art of listening. Now, in terms of health and safety, there is a gap because we will be talking here about method statement, risk assessment, toolbox stop, safety induction, safety audit, lifting permit, calculation of loads, citation of HCR, close out, sending of key performance indicator or safety statistics at the end of the month. But to make sure that we reach to a point where our performance is appreciated, not only by our management, but also to the client and to the authorities, we have to communicate the method statement, those risk assessment, those procedure adopted by your company and organization. Tonight, I am going to stretch out the importance because there is a gap between those method statement and risk assessment and the ground. There is an obligation among us to connect those technical terms, calculations, written procedures, established guidelines, including the international standard adopted by your organization. These are all written by the technical engineers, highly qualified, who wrote these terms in the paper. But after it is reviewed, commented, resubmitted, and finally approved, it goes into the archive that seems nothing is interested to scan the pages of these technical terms. Now it is now our obligation, safety professionals, to put an appetite into this method statement and risk assessment so that workers on the ground are given that appetite, that encouragement to listen to this written method statement in a form of toolbox talk, safety meeting, including in the safety induction and other safety opportunities where we can discuss the approved method statement and risk assessment. This is to connect the gap. This is the reason why we need to have academic qualifications. This is the very reason why the client requires certain qualifications such as NIBOS certificates. For safety managers, we require years of experience into health and safety management because this is now the obligation to connect the gap between the approved method statement and those people working on the ground. Somebody who has the technical capability, the ability to speak with appetite and encouragement, that people shall not only listen but having the appetite to work in accordance with the approved method statement. This is the obligation. This is the task that was given to us when we signed the contract that was given to us. But before moving forward, I would like to bring this anecdote to you. I remember the story of Ernest Rutherford and Albert Einstein. Ernest Rutherford was the taxi driver of Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein was scheduled to speak before the university in US. But when Albert Einstein is practicing his presentation, Ernest Rutherford is watching him. The way how he delivers his message, the way he raised his tone and lowered the tone and to appeal into the public for certain acceptance of the principle that he discovered. Then eventually, while he is cleaning the car, Einstein is watching Rutherford this time. And he found out that there is something in this man. He copied everything. Eventually, Albert Einstein had the confidence that this man could be the alter ego of me in the university. Eventually, here comes the day. So, Albert Einstein, he gave his suit to Ernest Rutherford, while the real Ernest Rutherford, he sit in the VIP seat to be the Albert Einstein, giving him the opportunity to speak before the university. Then, all the accolade, welcome goes to Albert Einstein. Here comes the physicist, the scientist, Albert Einstein, but actually he was Ernest Rutherford. Then all the presentations, the discoveries that he presented, it was appreciated and applauded by the crowd. But at the last point, Albert Einstein was watching him, but this time he was little bit shaking on his chair. Why? Because he never realized that he failed one thing. In the last, before the complimentary close of the speech of Ernest Rutherford, there is an opportunity to throw the question and answer portion into the crowd. Here comes another mathematician, stood before the crowd and asked question to the presentation. And Albert Einstein was trembling because that might be the day where he loses his reputation if Ernest Rutherford cannot untangle the question. So here comes the opportunity. Here comes the mathematician, stood before the crowd and eventually addressed to Rutherford. He said, Professor Albert Einstein, I have a question. Then the real Albert Einstein was shaking because this might be his last chance. This might be the time that he will damage his reputation. The question was so difficult. It was so difficult that Albert Einstein is convinced that this man, my taxi driver, Ernest Rutherford, for sure he cannot answer the question. Then you know what Ernest Rutherford said? He said, Professor, thank you for that question. That question seems to be very difficult to the many, but it is very simple to me that even my driver can answer the question. So thank you for that opportunity, the wisdom that Rutherford acquired from his master, acquired from his idol, acquired from his professor, that through listening, he was able to memorize the entire speech of Albert Einstein, and eventually, he surpasses the most critical part of his speech. Thank you and good evening.